Alright guys, the movie we're gonna review today is One of Them Days with Keke Palmer. Best friends and roommates Drew, Keke Palmer, and Alyssa Ziza are about to have one of them days when they discover Alyssa's boyfriend has blown their rent money. The duo finds himself going to extremes in a comical race against the clock. The cast. Alright, you got Keke Palmer, SZA. You got Patrick Cage 2, SZA Scott, Maud Apatow. You got Cat Williams, Janelle James, and a bunch of others. All right. I give it like an 8 out of 10. I liked it. It was one, it reminded me of something like Friday. It's funny. You know, they do dumb stuff. It didn't have to do with gang stuff. Well, it did have a little bit of gang stuff, but it really was like, I don't know if you know the big guy from Friday, and he's like beating up on the other guys. That's how it was. It was like a girl. It was two girls that were the main characters, and they got beat up by this other girl, and she even took their boyfriend. They couldn't do anything about it because she wasn't even bigger than them. She was just like tough. She should just beat them up. So the whole point of the whole thing was Keke Palmer and her friend, they live in an apartment. They had a couple of minutes. I mean, they had the last day to give the money to the landlord. And then Keke gives the money to her, and then she, instead of giving it to the landlord and paying the rent, she gives it to her boyfriend. It's not her boyfriend, it's some guy, which, you know, it's her boyfriend. So he's been there, you know, he's likes to waste money, doesn't work, just all he does is hang out there all the time. And she gives him the rent money. And then he, instead of giving it to the guy, to the landlord, he wastes it on t-shirts, like to resell t-shirts. So they have to find ways to get, the money for the rent. And it just, everything turns hilarious. Like everything they do, let me make sure it's recording. So everything that they do is, you know, trying to get money. They try to donate blood to get money. And this whole time she's trying to get a promotion from her job, from regular worker to like a manager. So then she got an interview with her boss, and then in between that, they got to do crazy stuff. They see a pair of Jordans in a wire in a wire. They just freaking be like, oh, let's go get it. They go up there and try to get it. They do a lot of stuff. So it just turns out to be a funny movie. You know, nothing you want to be like, oh, let's watch this movie because it's a great story or something. No, it's just a fun movie. And, you know, I give it an 8 out of 10. Hugo approved. I definitely I think my wife was like a little bit like, thank God you didn't watch this in movie theaters. I was like, nah. If I watched it in movie theaters, it would have been good. So, I mean, I guess she didn't like it as much as I did. But it was pretty good. The movie was cool. It was funny. It was like it was supposed to be. If you watch the commercial, it was like the commercial. Like it said what it was supposed to say, and it did what it was supposed to do. It was a funny movie. You could watch it, relax. It's on Netflix. You could watch it, relax, eat some popcorn, chill with your family, friends, whatever. I mean, it has sexual stuff, so not with the kids, but, you know, adults and stuff. And yeah, it was good. Give it a Hugo approved. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe for more videos like these, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.